Hey guys, it's your boy Deeper. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. And today we're back with some more in our Breakout Infinite content. And it's been happy days for the ABI community past week or two. We got to playtest the beta. New season's coming out in 4 days. And most importantly, it is now double rank points. So you have a lot of people out there, myself including, pushing legend rank. So for all you casual players out there that don't have 10 hours to play a day, this is perfect opportunity for you. However, a lot of you guys have overstepped it and have gone bankrupt trying to get that elusive rank. So this video, I will show you the best kits to run lockdown at the moment before season 1 starts and how you can get that rank without breaking the bank on going bankrupt. Before we get started though, guys, massive thank you for your support. We are now halfway on the last stretch, or should I say 500 subs to go circa, till we hit that 10k sub goal that we set for ourselves. I'll be doing my first live stream at 10k subs and also a huge giveaway, which is my way of giving back to the community. Also, if you haven't already, check out our Discord. We're now up to 1,300 people. We have people from all over the world. It's a great community, and we are the most active Discord and perhaps the least in terms of toxicity. Like, it's a good environment. People, from all over the world, they come to play together. We have awesome moderators. So if you do need to find people, you're sick and tired of playing solo, come give us a go. Don't be shy, say hello, and we'll help you out. Now, back to the video at hand here, guys. I'll start with the cheapest kits and then work our way up. So kit number 1 is your SH12 6B5 armor and camping backpack. This will automatically propel you to 43,000, which means you have about 57k to play with for the gun before it starts being an overkill, right? So if you checked my prior videos, should I say, I'm a massive fan of the MP5. The MP5 is so good, it's gonna get nerfed next season. Unfortunately, they'll be nerfing recoil animations and something else. So make the most use out of it while you can. Oh, but the Mosin is better. Yeah, the Mosin will cost you like 50-60 grand just for silencer alone. It's a very one-dimensional weapon. Once you miss that initial shot or you get into close range combat, you're pretty much cooked. So I bring to you the MP5 here. The build that I usually go for is no the red dot. I go for fully ergonomic build here. And over here, you want to go for the high performance upper receiver because it's just integrated suppressor is great. You can't go wrong there, right? So this build will set you back roughly about, at the moment, current market, about 74k. You can make it cheaper. If you go back for the stock there, this will set you back, 67,000. I wouldn't recommend that. I would go for this one here. This is a great weapon. It will serve you really well. Alternatively, if you're not a fan of the silenced one, you can always just go for the loud one, and the loud one is going to be just as good. However, you do need to modify a few things on it. You want to put that one there. You want to put that, and you want to use a red dot here. And this is a perfect weapon. 78 vertical, 68 horizontal, and this will set you back 53,000. So this coupled up with the kit here will do you really good. So I'm gonna jump in the shooting range. I'll show you how to use the weapon, how to best use the weapon, should I say. If you're gonna run the silence build, this is your high ergo, very snappy build that you'll get the most use out of the close range. So you don't want to be running out in the open with it. You want to be running close range. So, oops. There we go. This is the one. Assemble. We don't want that. And we don't want that. This is our build. As you can see here, very maneuverable, very snappy. You can aim easily and just destroys. So that's build number 1. Build number 2, you can go for the loud one, of course, which is also just as good. It's entirely up to you whether or not you need something for aiming. I think the red dot sight is great, but the iron sights are better in my opinion. Entirely up to you. I go for the stock there for the recoil. This is also a great build, and you want to be running AP63s with this. As you can see here, freaking awesome. Although I feel like this is a bit more bouncy than the iron sights. I feel like the iron sights are more controllable. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is your 100k kit on the dot. It's even if you die, meh, you trade, you're still going up in points and you're only losing a little bit of money. If you have a secured container, you can put all your ammo in there. And if you find any gold items or red items in the process, you can put it there risk-free. So this is one build. Second build is running the same armor. Now, obviously, this armor doesn't offer you much protection, but you'll be dropping it as soon as you kill a player and you get T4, T5, T6. You'll be dropping it straight away. Second build, very cheap. Runs very good ammo. Although you'll be running gold ammo with this build is your AK-74N. This doesn't need much. Just a stock. Go up there for the ergonomics. You want to run it loud. You want to run the best possible guard there. You can run that for ergonomics. If you don't want to run it for ergonomics, you don't have to. You can run a much cheaper grip for recoil, something like this. This is the whole build. Put a red dot on it, and this will set you back how much? But 111,000. So if that is too pricey for you, then what I recommend you do is go there, change the back stock, put that there. Take that off, put that there, and a red dot. And this will cost you like what, 60, 70k. Also another great weapon. So you can run that. However, to run that weapon there, you will need... Yeah, let me show you the ammo. 545. And it'll be the gold one here, which is the BPs. This is the only ammo I'll recommend you run with that. Otherwise, the build will not work. Now, you can get away with T3 with the MP5 because it shoots so many bullets. For this weapon, you'll have to run the gold ammo. It's non-negotiable. And you can run that with this kit. So as soon as you drop someone, you can run that kit. Now, if you're someone that you're in a more comfortable position like me, and you want to have a bit of more longevity, I bring to you the Sentry 305 and the helicopter helmet. So for this Sentry one, you want to go down to Vandal, and you can grab it from him for 75. Sometimes throughout the day you can get even cheaper. You may get a what's it called, a big trade as well. So
did you run into trouble?
Keep an eye out for trades. He usually stacks it. I can get it for 30-40k from there, so really useful. Aside from that, I wouldn't recommend going down any other avenue. For the helicopter helmet though, I'll show you a little trick. Sometimes you can get it down as low as 50k. You want to go here and you want to go like new, and usually it's like 60 to 70,000. 80 at the moment. Seems like the market's a little bit inflated, so I usually pick them up at 60k. So that's how I run it. Now, why is this helmet good? Because it has ease. It's not as good as the SH40, but the SH40 has no ease. This also gives you huge penalties to ergonomics and movement speed. However, you have ease and you're much more covered, right? So it gives you that protection against rats. And the Sentry 305 is the middle of the park, which is T4. It's not T5 or T6, but it's not T3 or T2 either, right? So smack bang in the middle, really good kit. With the helmet, it goes really well. Now for weapons. First and foremost, so now we're entering the mid.
I've heard your combat skills have been...
You want to go to Flatland and you want to get yourself one of these. You want an RPK. So you can trade it for him sometimes cheaper throughout the day. I don't know why it's so inflated, probably because it's the weekend. You can get it down to like 100 and like 10,000. So you trade that. You grab it. Take that. Take that. Right? And you get back. How much are we going to get back? 27k for that. Then we're going to get another 13k for that. We'll sell lower 11. RPK, we'll get about 7.5 for that. What you want to do here, however, is you want to
I hope you're not
screen. Go back here. You want to modify it. You want that. Take that crap out. Take that crap out. Put a nice little grip there. And an L-can. Right. This is a build that'll melt anyone. Obviously, you'll be running BP in it. This build is freaking amazing. I'd highly recommend it. The scope will set you back the most. The gun, you'll get most of your money back. But this build here, guys, high fire rate, nice little mag check speed there, which is okay, not groundbreaking. I prefer reload speed like the MPX. Very good rate of fire. Look at the range, 170 effective range. Very good recoil, horizontal, vertical, and high fire rate. So I'll highly recommend this weapon. So I'll showcase it both with a red dot and a scope. I think the Alcan scope was like designed for this weapon. Like, it goes so well with it. You can snipe with it, 170 effective range. You can tap heads, man. It is insane how good this gun is. It's such an underrated weapon. Those who know how good it is, they use it. Those that don't, they just are missing out on it. You're doing yourself a disservice if you do not use this weapon. Like, it is that good. So I want to put a grip there, and you want to run the Elcan. Check this out. The ergonomics on it are not the greatest, 45, but they're not too bad either. It is a freaking laser, and if you want tap at least the helmet's tier 6, by the way, hence why it's tanking a lot of ammunition. But even at tier 6, like, you'll just drop anything and everything. If that's not your option, you can put a red dot on it. It'll be just as effective. So that is my next kit. This is like a mid-range kit. So you're not investing too much, you're not breaking the bank, and it will do the job just fine. So that is the third option I'll give you. It's the middle of the park. Next one is a little bit more expensive, but it requires the same helmet and the same armor here. We're going to go to Gunsmith. And the reason why I'm doing it first here is so you can see how much it costs in the market, and a very inflated market, is the SVDS. Strongest T5 ammo, cheapest T5 ammo. This is what you want. You can change that, it's cheaper there. You need this one here for the ergonomics. Around the ergo tilt grip on it. And then here, what we want to go for is a PSO sight. And here we want to go for incline and a red dot. So you have yourself a very cheap weapon for 153k. You have a scope and you have a red dot for up close. However, if you do have a little bit more money, there is a better option. So that was 155. What I'm going to do here now is I am going to put one of these. And then what you want is, where are they? Sorry, I put the wrong one on. This is what we want. So you can put the 7x2. 7x2 synchronizes really well. Sorry, synergizes really well with this. So the whole build will cost you about 139. So cheaper than the other scope, but it's not factoring the scope itself because I already have it in my inventory. So this will be close to 200k, 210,000, depending how much. This scope usually goes for 60, 70,000. So you're looking at yourself about 200. But this gun will melt anything. It'll 3 to 4 tap T6 armor, double tap tier 5 armor, 1 tap T5 helmets. It is insanely powerful. I've been using it to rank up and I've been absolutely cleaning out. This is a money maker. It's a bit of a steep investment at the start, but the longer you survive, you'll get it back on the ammo because it's cheapest T5 ammo, strongest T5 ammo. It's a no-brainer, guys. Give it a go. Keep your distance. You'll play a lot more careful too because you're running with a bigger gun. What we're going to do here is we're just going to slap that on. Then what we want is that. And we want the scope. Cool. Here we want this for ergonomics. And we want one of these for ergonomics. So 42 ergo on a big gun is not bad. I'll make the weapon. And now we're going to go and test out this weapon. What ammo do we have in here? LPS. Let's just change this to, so we want one of these and we want the 7BT1s. Red ammo on this is overkill. I don't recommend it. Okay, T5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That was strange. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's T6 helmet. 1, 2, 3. Triple tap for T6. Everything else is double tap. Now let's put some T6 armor on this. 1, 2, 3. That was RNG there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No RNG there. 1, 2, 3. RNG there. So 3 triple tap. That's freaking significant because this is T6. Alrighty. And that brings us to our last and final build. This is, I saved this for last. It's not exactly the most expensive build. You can run it with both sets of armors. It's entirely up to you whether you want to run it with T4 or T3. It is a cheap build, but it all depends whether or not you are running a scope on it or not. So, I'm going to go over here and we'll pick out the M16. This is an absolute beast of a weapon. One of my all-time favorite weapons. It is ridiculous how strong it is. I do not understand why they haven't nerfed this yet. Now, it's got an expensive suppressor. You don't need to run an expensive suppressor. You can use this as a marksman rifle. I don't know why they call it a carbine. You can literally use this as a marksman rifle. So, all you got to do here is go with the M16 barrel. Go for that one there because you'll be running a scope. And you want to go loud. And here, all you want to do is just run any long range scope and you got yourself a marksman rifle. So the whole build costs, oh, this is probably cheaper, or better for the ergonomics there. So 47 ergos with the long scope is not bad. The whole build will cost me, what exactly? 76,000. That's crazy. Crazy powerful. Let me show you what it performs like. You can also run it with a red dot if you wanted to. But once again, if you're going to use this as a marksman rifle with a scope on it, run the gold ammo. Because that will one-tap helmets, T4. And will go through face shields as well. T5, T6, you'll struggle. But it's, trust me, it's better than purple ammo. Much better than purple ammo. So, I'm going to go for the exact same build here. We want the upper receiver there because we're running a scope. If you're running red dot, you don't need that upper receiver there. But if you are running a red dot, you definitely need it. I'm going to put that there. M16 barrel there. And we'll be running it full out. And we want a big scope on it. Why do we want a big scope on it? Because it's got good accuracy, decent effective range, very good RPM. So we can send shots downrange very comfortably, very easily. Okay. We're going to create this weapon now. You obviously want to go to semi-automatic here. Burst is absolutely horrendous. Never run burst. So we want a, oops, get a normal magazine here with A1s. Thank you very much. Okay, we got some A1s. M855s. And back to A1s. So it's very accurate. We smacked the helmet away, unfortunately. So T6 helmet, really send the rounds down range very fast, very comfortable. That's why I like the M16. It's just easily maneuverable. You can move around the edges and just beam your targets. Up close, absolutely devastating. You can fire as well. It also fires as far as your finger can tap, okay? It's great. It's an awesome weapon. So those there, what I would say are my top T5, so should I say 5 top tier builds. It's not breaking the bank. You're getting very good use out of it, especially with the MP5, dirt cheap. You can trade all day long, you lose pretty much nothing. For the rest, it does take a little bit more investment, so but they are more versatile. So RPK is probably the middle ground. It is the best way to go here, guys. If you like the M16, maybe try the M16, but the M16 will set you back more on the ammo. So if you look at the ammo here, 545 is 735, whereas 855 A1s, 1220. So, you know, you're not spending as much on the gun, but the ammo will set you back. The longer you survive with the RPK, the better off you are financially versus the M16. Now, if we look at the 7BT1, which is the ammo I recommend, it usually goes for 2K. And it's got 79 base damage, 54 penetration, and no penalties to accuracy or recoil. So huge, huge round. Very, very strong, very, very powerful for the SVDS. Pick your poison. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I mean, this has been working miracles for me, especially the MP5 with the SH12 6B5. It's like I can afford to run solo. Not that I couldn't afford before financially, I do have the funds, but I'm saying like I don't mind running solo and dying, right? Because I stand a lot more to gain than to lose. Like people will look at my kid, they probably wouldn't even pick up my MP5. Like, do you know what I mean? So, as I said, let me know how you've been going with the rank up. Please do leave a comment below. I'm interested to see how you guys are going, whether or not you are chasing the legend rank. And yeah, hope to catch you next video. Peace.